Hello YouTube, this is the Copernicus and welcome to my Let's Play of Tech World 2. So last episode I promised you guys a trip to the deep dark and I am just gearing up for that. As you may or may not know, I was trying to get melons to make this magnum torch because you need a potion of health, which requires a glistening melon, and so I actually got one eventually. I looked it up and apparently crossbreeding wheat does it, so I did 2 wheat here and I got some melons from it, as you can see, and I started planting some more, so I had a good supply before I used it. So yeah, now I've got a bunch of melons. I made my magnum torch, which prevents mobs from spawning in a 64 block radius, I believe. I don't think it's diameter, I think it's radius. Another new thing I did, man, that's gonna get really annoying. So anyways, you guys know that I had my auto portal spawner here that activates the one to get home, and then I made another one over here with a different frequency, and I set it to be named, like, if I could access it, it's named Ender Chest because there are no Ender Chests in this mod, and I was getting tired of not being able to send stuff back on my on a whim. So I decided to do it this way. This is kind of a way I've never ever done it before. Basically, I have a portal spawner, and then I can activate it with my remote. Where is that at? My remote right here. And the portal will activate, and then I will shoot a portal wherever I am, toss items into the portal, out they will pop into this vacuum hopper, and into this chest that will then sort it. So it's kind of interesting. But I've been noticing this glitch when I completely shut down Minecraft and bring back the portal spawners will no longer work. You can see if I set it to this one and activate it, you can see it's activating, but nothing is happening. And then when I break it, nothing. So it's almost like it doesn't think it's there, which is really annoying. Let me see what happens if I break the block that it's on. It just stays there. So yeah, that's going to be a real problem. First time this happened, I just cheated it back in, but it's really unfortunate because that seems like a pretty big glitch that hopefully is being fixed, if not already fixed with the other ones. But luckily, their default values are the values that I need them to be with redstone and portals and whatnot. So, not again. Let's see if that worked. No, see? Just disappears. Didn't go through the item ducts. Oh, I have it. Okay. But yeah, so hopefully I'm never somewhere far away and have to log back off and on, because I won't be able to get back. So, yeah. But anyways, it kind of works. I'm just really sour about the fact that they don't have ender chests. So anyways, we're gonna go to the deep dark now. Enough stalling. I have got a linking book back to the overworld, and I will make a linking book to the deep dark when we arrive there. So all you do is place it down and you right click it to enter it. So I'm ready with my magnum torch, I've got my sword, and I've got my power fist with the light adapter. So here goes nothing. And usually you spawn above the sort of the deep dark place. So we'll see here in a second where I spawn. Yep, you can see I'm at 164. So I'm just gonna mark this real quick. It's called the Underdark, actually, on its technical name. What the hell? I'm still in the Origin Valley. Anyways, just gonna make a little tunnel down, and since I really didn't mention it, the deep dark has 2 times ore generation, and I think it might ignore like your standard like levels for where things spawn. I'm not entirely sure about that. But as you can see here, let's get this torch down real quick. So hopefully that will keep mobs at bay. But I'm still going to light this place up. Maybe they changed it. It's not working anymore. Turn on F7 here. And if you're in the dark for too long, yeah, you will start to get hurt. Okay, maybe I'm starting to think it does work. Just had them spawning for a little bit. Ooh. I want a nice, safe place to do my business at. Nah, I don't know. I'm not convinced it works. There's a ton of mobs already. But maybe though. Hey, there's usually more by now, so. Oh man. Gonna have to set up some of a safe house and I take care of these guys. I don't need this coal, and I don't need these crops. I think it's weird how it shows that I'm getting essence berries. If you've been looking at the bottom right hand corner of my screen, usually pops up when you get stuff, get like new things in your inventory. But look at that, see, it just popped up as one concentrated essence berry. Every time the autonomous activators take an essence berry, it tells me that I just got it, which is really funny. But okay, so we are going to be setting up my quarry. Where'd it go? In here? Yep, we're going to be setting up the ender quarry in here. So I've got some work to do in the realm of placing torches. I'm just going to create another waypoint. We'll call it torch. So I know where that is, so I know I can just fly straight up there and get back if I need to, if I don't have my little book stand here, which I will place down. Put the overworld book and link the Underdark book there. So I think there's a good place to go. Straight out this way looks like a fine place. So I'm going to start laying some fences down, and I will be back when all the fence is up. Okay guys, you can see by kind of that lighted path kind of where I'm situating this. I don't really measure it out too much, I just kind of eyeballed it. It's a pretty good sized quarry, it should last a while. I'm curious to see how this handles like leaving the game and logging back in, and if it remembers where it is, or if I have to restart from scratch or any of that. So I'm going to try to just stay logged on as long as I can. But you know, if it's not done, it's not done. And I guess I get the bonus of finding out what happens when you leave when it's still on. And it loads its own chunks, so we don't have to worry about a chunk load or anything. It's kind of nice that we only have to worry about this and the Tesseract plus a bunch of frames. So we got this. I think it's already set up to receive energy, send items. So all we should have to do here is right click on it and it should start up. So it's successfully established a boundary. I'm curious to see if I can see these particle effects. Should be able to. It's pitch dark. Might be easier to see them against white actually. There we go. Yeah, you can see it. Look, it's turning it all to dirt. That's funny. And we're at level 83, so it can go down quite a ways. I also thought I'd show you guys this little cool thing I found wherever it went. Right here. Look at this. There's all sorts of cool terrain gen in here, but look at that. It's just a huge crater that goes all the way down. There are some structures. There's like a house type thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little, a little house castle. And you can find that in there. Although, other than that, I'm not too sure what else is in here. I know there are these stalactites that go all the way up to the top and some that hang down. I forget the difference, stalagmites, stalactites, either or. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of let this go. I guess we can go back and take a look at what kind of results we got coming in. Should just spawn right here. Alright, let's see what we got coming in. Lots of cobble. Yeah, some ores. Dark iron. Dark iron can be pretty dang useful. It's from factorization. We might get into that. You can make a wraith lamp. Those are pretty cool. So yeah, I might have to... So far, I don't think I have to upgrade any of these barrels. Maybe my iron dust, and maybe I'll do my iron ore just for fun. But yeah, we're getting quite a bit of ores. That's pretty good. Lapis, that's good. Man, these deep storage units are a lifesaver. I honestly don't know what I'd do if I didn't have those on. Just lots of more barrels, I guess. But yeah, that was fun. So, how much? Alright, look at that, 12 stacks of scrap. That's doing nice. And this is easily keeping up with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit here and watch the quarry a bit, make sure nothing goes wrong. And I'll be back when I find something neat to show you guys. Look what I did! So as you can see here, getting about a stack of glowstone every less than 5 seconds, I'd say. So that's pretty crazy right there. I did not think this would be that efficient. Wow, that is insane amounts of glowstone. I'm gonna have to find a cool use for that stuff. So I'll try to go over this quick, but I'll also post the Imager album that I found this in. It was posted on Reddit just a few days ago. And basically it's just an infinite, powerless glowstone generator. And it works with energized glowstone and gelled... Jeez. Let me get this wrong. Cryothium? Yeah, gelled cryothium. And basically when they meet, it creates a block of glowstone. And you gotta be careful with this energized glowstone. It's better to build it lower, I found, because after a certain height, the... I'll get out of here so you don't have to listen to that. The block of the source block of glowstone just turns into glowstone, and you don't want that because it'll stop your whole production. So I've just put that down really low just to make sure it does not do that. But basically what I have there is terrain smashers facing all of the glowstone blocks, and I have item ducts coming out the top of all of them and going into a barrel. And you can see like the setup of the what's like underneath the cryothium. But yeah, I'll post that so you can see. And to make it more efficient, actually, I was putting all this red net on there. As you can see around the outside there, I was putting all that red net cabling to only trigger it every so many seconds. Just because sometimes it tries like breaking the liquid and it doesn't get any glowstone. But for the most part, it seems to work okay. I mean, look at that. 42 stacks, and I literally just started this a little bit after I started recording, or before I started recording. So, I'm going to have to find a way to shut this off as well. I suppose I could just... I wonder if I can just slap a lever on here. Just like that. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That was a lot easier than I thought. So look at that. We got a lever controller. And... turns on all these too. I suppose this red net powers the terrain smasher, which powers the item duct. So it's still trying to... Now they're activated. But they don't need to be activated, so you don't need pneumatic servos. Since it's a thermal expansion block, it automatically outputs to whatever side you designate to. So I put that on the top of all of them. And then I have this upgraded barrel here. So I might just let this run for just a little bit more. Oh, that's cool. Desynchronizes. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I'll just leave the red net cable there so I can disable it at a moment's notice. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I might just Yeah, I think I'm going to get a deep storage unit for it just so I can leave it run for a while. I wonder if I can move deep storage units with portal guns. Nope, you can't. Alright, so I might tesseract it up, because that's a little bit too far for me to want to run item docks all the way over here. So I might make another tesseract and then maybe set this last deep storage unit I haven't used yet for glowstone and just get a ton of it, and hopefully I can do something fun with it. But I think we're going to go take a look at our little quarry we got going. I haven't logged off yet, so it should still be going pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. We're almost halfway done with this thing. That's pretty good. So yeah, as you can see, it makes it all dirt, so that's pretty cool. That from here to bedrock is dirt if I ever need a lot of it real quickly, and I don't have to worry about like running into stone or anything. I can just mine straight down, so that's cool. Seems to be doing fine. It ate up quite a bit of my energy. I'll show you guys what I did. Let's see how much diamonds we got. 47, not too bad. We got a lot of emeralds too, that's good. Let's see what kind of ores we're looking at. Wow, 15 stacks of iron, 7 tin, 7 copper. Huh, 2 gold, that's good. Wow, over 3 stacks of uranium, that's cool. And over a stack of dark iron. We might have to get into some factorization stuff here in a little bit. But I just added a few more engines. I pretty much doubled my amount of engines. And because this was totally drained last time I looked at it. So I added those on, extended the rednet cable so it can still automatically shut them all off. And it's been going a lot better for me. I don't run out of energy at all. So you can see it's going up right now. Once it's 90%, it'll shut off and everything will be good. So that's about it for now. I'm going to go ahead and make another tesseract to link this thing up. Gonna have to bring the barrel over there. I'm gonna shut it off for now. Yeah. So I'm gonna shut this off for now. Link it up with tesseracts, and then I'm just gonna kind of search around NEI and see if there's any cool stuff we can do with liquid glowstone or regular glowstone or anything like that. So hopefully we can find a neat use for it. So I'll be back then. Hey guys, I wanted to show you the fun little way I just temporarily came up with for transporting all that glowstone we have over here back to my sorting system. As you can see here, oh, it gets laggy over here. I've got the item ducts running into a chest, and then a cannon from open blocks firing the glowstone through the air. If I whip out this pointer, you can see the trajectory of it. Goes all the way over there and winds up landing right next to this this vacuum hopper, which sucks it in. And then I have this. I suppose I should designate this. Shift right click, glowstone. There we go. So I took all the glowstone out of the barrel and I put it into this one. Look at that. We've already got almost 94,000 glowstone. That is insane. I haven't looked up anything we can do with it yet, so I'll have to come back later. But yeah, so the hopper from open, or the cannon, it's pretty neat. It's kind of more of a fun thing than functional, just because it's good at aiming at least, so it's not totally random. So you right click on it with the pointer to select the cannon, and then you right click again where you want it to go. And I'm sure it looks like I'm about as far as I could possibly shoot it. I don't think I could go much further unless I went further away, you know, like more towards a 45-degree angle than this. But yeah, it takes an inventory next to it, so it doesn't have its own inventory. And if you apply a constant redstone signal, like I have a lever there, it will just keep firing as often as it can, or it does fire on redstone pulses. So either way, but whoa. So yeah, it's shooting up. It's flying all the way through the air, and it's very reliably getting sucked up into the vacuum hopper, which is awesome. Man, look at that thing just go up. So yeah, I mean, it'll probably get annoying when I turn on magnet mode again, because you see here, if I do that, it really messes up the trajectory of the glowstone. So I probably will just wind up doing a tesseract, but I didn't really want to make one right now. I was like, oh, cannons are fun. Or I might, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that. That was pretty fun. And I did log off and or quit Minecraft and start it back up. And the Ender Quarry is still running in the Deep Dark, so that is good. So, like I said, I'm going to try to figure out some uses for Glowstone. And pretty soon here, I want to start auto-crafting stuff. So I'm going to have to make quite a bit of storage buses, which is unfortunate, because that is a lot of material. So that each one of them is 3 iron, plus all this glass and flukes dust. 4 iron for each single, so 4, 5, 6, 7 iron right there. 8, 9, 10, 11 iron for each storage bus, and I want one for most of the stuff. I mean, I don't need like this fluorite stuff. Definitely want all my ores and all my ingots and dust. I guess I don't need a lot of this food stuff, so that'll make it easier. So I think I'll start with this bottom row and this middle row here, and I'll definitely go through each of my deep storage units and my iron chest, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do for priority wise. I might upgrade these chests to gold actually, give them a little bit more storage space. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Maybe I'll slap a crystal chest on here at the end, just in case. I'll change that up a bit. But yeah, so I'm going to start crafting, see how many I can get, and I'll kind of show you guys what the plan is in a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back, and as you can see, I've done a little bit of work here. I made enough storage buses for the pretty much the essential, I guess, items that I want access to on the go. I haven't gotten everything quite yet. I definitely want glass to be accessible and wood. I guess I do have wood down here, but then I need a place to put wood planks, so I need that. And just to let you guys know, if you haven't used Applied Energistics and you're thinking of copying the system, it's probably not the best idea. It's super expensive, way more expensive than it has to be. All you really need is like these 3 things here to start off. You don't need all of this. This is just, I don't know, I just wanted to do it, but I wanted to have barrels and be able to look at everything and stuff, but I also wanted to be able to access them at the ready and auto craft with them. So that's why I kind of did it. It's really resource intensive, but you know, it's fun, so I decided to give it a go. So basically, I have these storage buses on top of all the barrels that I need access to, and on top of the deep storage units as well, all connected with ME cable. And then basically, you just hit this button up here, and that configures the partitions based on what's in the inventory. So basically, it's further telling this, not that it could do it if it wanted to anyways, but it's telling the system to only put ferrous ore in here, and just in case, you know, it shouldn't be able to anyways, but just in case, it's saying only ferrous ore goes here. I did that for all of them. I've got my ores, my ingots, my dusts, some odds and ends, some ender pearls and stuff like that. And as you can see here, I can access them all from my terminal here, so that's cool. Look at that, I've got more glowstone than cobblestone already. That's crazy. It looks like there's not really many things we can do with just glowstone other than melt it down and make energized glowstone. Maybe I'll make them as lamps or something just for fun. But yeah, so, and then I also I ran ME cable all the way over to my thermal expansion machines over here, and I put an ME interface on top of both my pulverizers and both my redstone furnaces. And I don't think I'm going to go too far into exactly what they do because it's kind of complicated, but it basically is the basis of auto crafting for Applied Energistics. And so for this redstone furnace, I have the input up on top here, so the ME interface basically places items into the inventory of the item it's facing. And you can see here, you make these encoded patterns, and you basically tell this interface what it can craft. And it says you can craft a tin ingot with 1 pulverized tin if you place it in here. And then like pulverizers, you know, you can craft you get 2 pulverized tin with 1 tin ore. It's really important to get the amounts right, or else it can really mess up your system. And you basically just make those in a pattern encoder. You get blank patterns. You like click stuff in that you want to be like, I don't know, say something really stupid here, like a bucket, sand, and glass makes a hopper. You just click them in, and then you click encode, and it will encode the blank pattern with whatever you put in there. So yeah, that's basically how that works. And there's lots of tutorials on it. I'm not going to get too far into it. And then I just have some hard drives here. You can see a little bit filled up here. I just, for things like, what did I put in there? I put in some basic processors and processor assemblies and stuff. Just because they don't have a home, they'll go into here, which is fine. I don't really mind that too much. But what I do want to get is some more of these and put them on top of things like glass and stuff. Or I might just bring the glass over. I guess that won't really make it easier. I don't know. I'm not quite satisfied quite yet. I really like access to everything that I own. So I don't know what we'll do there. We'll figure something out. Like I said, I really don't need like these fluorite stuff, but it would be nice to have all the rest of my things. Plus these chests would be kind of nice to have as well. But we'll get into that later. I love that I can just see these little pieces of glowstone flying across the map. Get sucked up. 231,000. That's insane. I'm gonna do a quick check on my quarry before we head on to something else. See where we're at with this. Okay, it's doing pretty good. So that's almost wrapped up. I'll probably just like move this just a little bit, maybe do the same thing but flip it over there and do that side. I'm not quite satisfied with my amount of ores and stuff right now. I think I will do a little bit more auto processing and come back and explain all that when I'm done. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, I didn't see how long it was getting there, so we're going to have to wrap up the episode today. But trust me, there's some cool stuff coming in the next episode that I've already done, so we'll take a look at that next time. So, thanks for watching, and remember, the cake is a lie.